Breeze over out 6-2 game. The playoffs, and that's how we finished the season. Wasn't the best season, but it wasn't the worst, man. We won our division. Now it's time to win our conference and bring home a conference championship. That's what the playoff bracket look like. We're the 4th seed, you know what I mean? Can't be too mad, can't be too proud about that. Be humble, we take that. Who won MVP, Twan? Y'all niggas ain't in the race for it, you ain't even check. I knew we wasn't in it. That nigga said I wasn't even gonna check. Lamar Jackson won that John. Swayze team won the MVP. That's cause he wasn't playing his games. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. If he would have played his games, Russell Wilson probably would have got that shit. Damn, my nigga, my nigga not even up there. He number 8. Todd Bowles won Coach of the Year. Let me see the AFC. Kyle Lawson, Defense Player of the Year. Von Miller, number 4. Let me look at the NFC, man. Offense Player of the Year, Garrett Wilson won that joint. And Donald won Defensive Player of the Year. I niggas ain't win that. Garrett Wilson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Sauce Gardner with Defensive Rookie of the Year. Let's go, son. Damn, we ain't the best quarterback or best running back. We got best wide receiver, though. Right on the order line back there. We got best defensive back, though. I mean, Derek Carr, Kenneth Walker, 960 yards, 13 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson, almost 2,000 yards and motherfucking 15 touchdowns. Oh, that's a crazy rookie season, Twan. Almost 2,000 yards in the season and 15 touchdowns. Von Miller was the only person up there. Yeah, he was number 4 for Defense Player of the Year for the AFC. So now we gotta face the Saints on the wild card. At least we get home field advance. We gotta face Teddy Bridgewater. We gotta face Teddy Bridgewater and the Saints. You know? It's our first playoff game. Let's make this a good one, man. Let's make this a good game, man. But nah, let's not make this a good game. Let's go out and violate that. Let's go out there and play, you know what I mean? Like we supposed to be here. Let's go out and play like we supposed to be here. Shout out to the viewers. If you're new to the channel, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Wildcard Gaming.
And this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Commanders on Monday Night Prime Time.
it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders.
Washington got the best unis in the league, man.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for.
Yeah, only because they
long.
colors.
Go back to the OTAs,
If they ain't have them colors, them shit would be
throughout
trash.
the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level.
Our shit's got stripes on them. We got the raw ass helmets. And our color is better. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck our colors. Our color is better. We got the maroon and gold. Then we got the all black unis. Then we got the all yellow joints. Come on, bro. If y'all would have had black in your unis, that shit would probably been better. But we got the all black unis. Them shit fire. We didn't go bring them out for the NFC championship game.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Pro Bowler back in the 2015 campaign.
They got 5 plays, big tackle, they had 5 plays, great power.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And not much to speak of, calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
The Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jalen Smith. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, that ends up long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. And that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 23. A great return there of 22 yards.
They raw with it, too.
Will take over with a 1st and 10. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They're led out by the 9th-year starter out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
We come rookies in this shit. They bet.
Here's Carr to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. It's complete to Diggs.
Good hit. Good hit.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run for the first time. James Cook. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
They got my son Kenny Walker back. I ain't know my son Kenny Walker was back. You about to run a rock. That's a big running back. You about to run the pill.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker to throw.
Yeah, he's too big. Fuck all that hit power and shit that y'all talking about. He's too big.
A lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
No, now I got 2 tight ends on inside. I got a lot.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move.
fuck? I threw it to all person. Fuck.
But it's incomplete. What an
Fourth and
excellent
five.
defensive
What we
stand
doing?
there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it
Probably
was
gotta go
to
back
bring
out.
up fourth down here.
Probably gotta go out and then redo it.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
This shit been
And the
Waller.
Commanders are going to have first and goal as
Yeah,
they
I
try
got
to
big
finish
Darren
off this
Waller.
drive with 6
He
points.
been making big plays since he came for us. Yeah, Darren Waller, fastest tight end in the game. And he big as hell. He like, he big as hell too. I just high point the ball on the post corner thing, guys. It's quiet, bro. It's quiet. He come too big. Okay, the Rams beat the Lions.
And no returns.
21-27. Elijah Moore had 9 receptions for 125.
Semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in
What is Elijah Moore on, boy?
in January. Do you think that's a big deal? Ordinarily, I say no.
That Prescott got injured.
Situation, because you're used to that.
How y'all feel about week 1, man? Who y'all think will win the Super Bowl? You know, I'm rooting for my hometown team. Got Buffalo Bills. If you on the live right now, man, Jock, who you think will win the Super Bowl? I got the Bills, man. I know y'all seen how we did the Rams, man. Stephon Diggs, really the best wide receiver in the league. He's a little bit.
Extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
That's why I low back. How long I been telling you that shit?
Caught by Allen. And they bring him to the ground.
I've been there one of the first niggas who been saying Stephon Diggs one of the best.
For a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down.
I've been my nigga even when he was on the Vikings. I've been there.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but
he's a guy, you know what I mean? These big games, he got to also show up in the big games, bro.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Last year against the Chiefs, I don't know if it's just because they're doubling him or, you know what I mean? But great wide receivers find a way how to get open even when they do double.
Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass.
You gotta learn how to
that leads to
run.
a 2nd and 10.
Show up in them big games.
Over the middle, that's
This
caught
shit
by
crazy.
Chase. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Stupid. He would have waited almost second. He got that dude right over top.
On fourth
I didn't play my
down,
zone right.
Eliza sent on to punt.
That was a whole touchdown.
And this punt will go
To
out
the
of bounds. I
Bridgewater.
think it'll be inside the 25 and will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Put that helmet back on, boy. It's time to go to work.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Put that helmet on, boy. It's time to go to work.
Got the football back after their defense got the
25-yard
stop.
drive.
You get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right
Come
now,
on,
as
bro.
the quarterback
Give
and
me
the play
speed,
caller
baby.
in sync. Are they at one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook?
Second quarter down from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Good throws. See, Jalen Hurts was not making them throws. He couldn't throw under pressure. Jalen Hurts in real life balled out but in the video game, they get him fouled.
He's got a first down too.
He cannot throw under pressure. It could be somebody 5 feet away from him. That's under pressure. He's throwing the interception.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
What's wrong, Walker?
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red end zone before
Walker
he crosses
really
right
a
around
power.
the bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams,
Rookie,
certain
he had
players who don't have a lot of
960
postseason
yards.
history to speak of it. Here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense. And he touchdown.
That's on Waller.
Darren Waller from 17 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller.
Wait, I can't wait to see the Vikings. He will be ready.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Vikings got to make it through there. Vikings going to make it through.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great
Vikings going to make it through. You on the K?
They'll start on the ground.
What'd you say, bro?
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
You on the
They
K?
want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15.
What's your over? You're 84.
Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up
You made? What type of play you made?
after getting 8 yards.
What type of play you made?
There on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free. And that was
I was 87.
to the football defensively, or it could have gone.
Yeah. Look at him, he's thirsty.
45 before he's brought down. 10 yards.
He's trying to streak right now. I'm gonna lie playing this game of Madden real quick. After I'm done, I'm gonna hop on. Don't fuck your shit up.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Oh my god.
That one unable to develop, never got going.
Yeah, Tom, you gotta get that shit, bro. On that shit. We gonna be on that shit going crazy. I'm telling you. We gonna be on that shit going crazy. Watch. 2K streams coming from. I know y'all see me down there on my player.
Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish them.
I got 80. I had to drop some money on the VC, man. It's people in the park already, motherfuckers.
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his
I ain't
background.
tunes and shit.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's taken down at the 43.
Motherfuckers already level 30.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This offense
Still level 1. I ain't played one game yet in the park. I'm trying to get my passes right.
Flushed out right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
I'm trying to get my passes right. I ain't got like 4 or 5 passes.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I'm trying to go to the park just because I'm at 87 down.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando.
Good. If I face somebody who don't got no badges, I'm 6'2". I'll violate him. Hey, let's go. Pull it to the curb. Oh yeah. In the playoffs, you can make 6'8". You know what that means? Upgrade. Definitely gonna overheat.
This season, his defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just a takeaway, 6 points as well.
What's your score,
Tom? That for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit, and to this point, they've delivered.
So I like to hear, man. We can good too, man.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
Let's have a
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That one good for 17 as they're set up for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense,
Rising now on to punt this one
defense player of the year. This shit sauce. My son Saul is one defense player of the year.
He got all of it.
Don't catch that. I was about to say
that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
You heard me though, Tom.
Washington as they come onto the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to bounce something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Carr's throw taken in by Watkins here. But Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. To throw his Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
This hurts, Waller.
It's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime.
Waller really is a
46
problem.
yards.
He's too fucking good. I'm about to hit Garrett Wilson on the outside. I know, but that's not open. That's all like cover 2. Let me watch the safety.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Good
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive.
Who the fuck is that linebacker? Who the fuck is it? Oh, that's probably Eric Kendrick.
Carr now to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Bridgewater.
Thank you, Trayvon Diggs. Pick.
Picked off by Trayvon
To the curb.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Zip at the half, we'll take that.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon half. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Carr. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, that's another pick.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Oh, no, pick 6.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
Damn, DC.
An excellent play there.
Come on,
CD on the pick
DC.
6.
We gotta get you right.
Were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Yeah, okay. Shut up.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense set to take over again.
Okay. I know how it is.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Sticking with Walker on second down. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Potential grounding. Awesome. You know with this thing, there's 2 big-ass middle linebackers rushing right on my neck.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Oh, you niggas trying to make a comeback in the 3rd.
In order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's a good throw.
He has a man. It's complete
Good
to
fucking
Wilson.
throw. Good throw.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
What?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
What are y'all talking about? We go run that bitch the other way. I got X-Factor on my side. Alright, cool. We go flip this page. Run that bitch the other side.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a
Let's
pickup
take
of
that.
4. 7th
Flip
play of
it
the drive
again.
upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Hurry up. Stay go.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
I'm not
And he'll take
blocking.
this
I'm
inside the
pushing
20
it
and down
up.
to the 18. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3 yards is half of what they need. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff, Swift running to the left. Give him 5 on the carry there, and that'll be 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week to try and take one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They picked up 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here.
That was good tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift. And they'll be inside the 35 now, the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
They just running the ball. They just keep on running the ball.
Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and a couple, Bridgewater. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, Saints. Keenan Allen, 26 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
I put 1 to the 3rd down.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Can't officially call this a win for them yet, but it's looking good to move on to the divisional round. They'll be on the road, of course, as an underdog. But the age-old question, would you rather have the momentum they're going to have or sitting at home with a bye? I'm sure you'd probably rather have the bye.
You remember that conference call we had before the playoffs started? We were talking with some people in the industry and some of the coaches that are out there. And we kind of posed the same question. You know, if you're coming off of a game like this, you know, and you're taking out a team that had that
we got to get through that hole.
Which way do you want to go? And you remember the answer they gave us? I want the better team.
Yeah,
okay, I get it. But I think there's a lot to having that momentum of having played versus coming off that layoff, because maybe you start a little bit slower. We see those upsets happen all the time. Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third-down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Play action. Now it's Carr. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line.
Oh, Higgins. He catching the ball in the playoffs.
Play action. It's Carr. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away.
Damn, Hayward on body. Damn,
The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Come on, Darren Waller, you gotta catch those. Come on, those two when I need, like, I'm big. He's 6'10" or some weird big shit.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, we can go.
They'll run for it. Cook.
That's it, Cook. That's it, Cook. Go away, convert that, baby. We need that.
So this offense able to convert
First down 10. Move for the outside.
Downs here, 1st and 10. And this is taken in
Oh,
for
wow.
a Washington touchdown.
That's it, very tough.
Touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. He's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that's a rare bright spot in what's overall been a pretty poor showing so far. But you've got to figure when you're down a bunch, why not take some big shots and then connect on that one?
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
Oh, yeah, that is
They're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Bridgewater again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Saints are going to be 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down, Swift. And he is not going to go
hit,
anywhere. They're going to
right?
get to him behind the line, and
That's
that is going to get past the 2-minute warning.
That's the regular line crazy.
That's likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. To throw, Bridgewater. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Washington ready to try again on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Carr going to throw here. Going to look deep for Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Garrett Wilson, 47 yards. And the Commanders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit.
I ain't never heard of that one.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. He'll get this off to Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Darren Waller saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders have the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Over the middle, it's complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 2nd and 4. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round.
Good game from the Commanders.
Get to the wild card game.
Good job. No. No. They know.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so much.
Oh man, so he got the dog.
I play offensive D, I might switch my position. The mama with thirsty, so
I think boys. Dolphins won 48-7. We won 49-21. The Bills won 21-16.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like a